Hello, this is Dave with Mortgage Solutions of Georgia. I'm a certified mortgage consultant, and in this video we're going to be talking about step 4 of 5 of the home buying process. So we now know that you're pre-approved, you're under contract, you found a house, buyer and seller have agreed to the terms, we've got all of your loan documentation in hand. And the next step, step 4 of 5, is the actual underwriting process. So what happens in this process is I now have a complete loan file for you. I have all of your financial information, I have all of your loan disclosures signed, and so what I do at that point is we do the necessary verifications of rent or employment, and then we submit all of that information electronically into the lender who does the ultimate underwriting. Now, what the lender will issue us back in return is a conditional commitment. And it's basically what that means is your loan is approved so long as you can meet or supply the following conditions. Okay? So some of the conditions could be things that we just don't have yet, and there's a good chance that we won't have. You'll always get a conditional approval because in today's market it's very rare that a loan goes into underwriting and comes out clear to close. So a conditional commitment is very positive. That means your loan's approved and we just have to clear the conditions. So some of the conditions could be, well, during the underwriting process a new bank statement drops, so now you have a more recent bank statement that you can supply us. Or you have a new pay stub. But some of the other conditions would be things like ordering the appraisal, title, insurance, and things of that nature. So typically, and this varies a little bit case by case, but we will get the loan in underwriting. When we submit the loan in underwriting, that will be the time when we set up and order the appraisal. And that's where an appraiser goes out to the property and they're looking for mainly two things. They're assigning a numerical value to the property to make sure that you're not overpaying for the property. And the second thing that the appraiser does is he's kind of the eyes and ears for the lender. So he's visually looking for things such as deferred maintenance items, holes in the roof, water leaks, rotten wood, or some of the common things that we see, broken windows, things that he feels like the lender should know about the particular property. Because remember, the lender is going to make you a loan, and the collateral for that loan is the property. So the appraiser and the appraiser and the lender, they kind of they want to know what the condition of the property is in. Because if it's in too bad of a shape, then the lender may not decide to make the loan for the property. The other things that we're going to be doing is ordering title from the closing attorney. And that process is essentially making sure that you're not inheriting a property that has any liens or judgments associated with the title. That's the attorney's primary function, is not necessarily to explain the loan documents to you. It is, but that's not their primary function. The primary function of the closing attorney is to ensure that we have a clean and deliverable title to you, the buyer. So we get the loan approval, we clear conditions, and we send everything back into the lender. When the lender receipts all of those items, they review it, and at that point in time, they issue us a clear to close, and we're on to the closing table.